諦めない心君とならば頑張れる無駄なことはないよ上を向いて笑おう一度君の時だから
メイ
Friends will only let you down. That is the sad truth Mei Tachibana lives with, ever since she was wrongfully blamed for the death of a classmate by her so-called friends in grade school. Since then, she stays away from people in order to avoid ever being hurt again. However, Mei's life begins to change drastically when a misunderstanding in high school causes her to encounter popular student Yamato Kurosawa. Yamato finds her intriguing and insists on being her friend, even though Mei wants nothing to do with him. But when a dangerous situation ends with Yamato kissing Mei to save her from the unwanted attention of a stalker, Mei begins to develop feelings for him. On the heels of her discovery that her feelings are mutual, they start dating and she gains not only a boyfriend but a friend as well. Mei, however, finds it very hard to adapt to this new lifestyle, especially in expressing her true feelings towards Yamato.
花になりたいのですどんな時もずっと
Number 9.
あのねバンリがいない間にいろいろあったの
じゃあそれはうちに帰って聞くよもう一度うちに来てくれる帰るバンリのところに
Due to a tragic accident, Bandri Tada is struck with amnesia, dissolving the memories of his hometown and past. However, after befriending Mitsuo Yanagisawa, he decides to move on and begin a new life at law school in Tokyo. But just as he is beginning to adjust to his new college life, the beautiful Koko Kaga dramatically barges into Bandri's life, and their chance meeting marks the beginning of an unforgettable year. After having a glimpse of college life, Bandri learns that he is in a new place and a new world, a place where he can be reborn and have new friends, fall in love, make mistakes and grow. And as he begins to discover who he was, the path he has chosen leads him towards a blindingly bright life that he will never want to forget.
花になりたいのですどんな時もずっと
Number 8.
取り戻したね
あ
あの色
夢を
Kamikura Hiroki is an art student at the local school Nadeshiko Academy, whom intends to be an art teacher in the future. He is also the advisor to the high school art society, where his cousin, Hausen Ellis, attends. While Ellis is a painter like Hiroki, Hiroki seems to have given up on his dreams and no longer paints. There appears to be some mysterious trauma in both of their pasts, which may have changed them. Meanwhile, the high school hires a new PE teacher, Kikyo Kiri. On the first day, she bumps into Hiroki and is stunned. Here is the boy she confessed to and he refused her.
Number 7.
なくて言わないと俺小早川さんが好きです付き合ってください
Nijiro Days follows the colorful lives and romantic relationships of 4 high school boys: Natsuki Hashiba, a dreamer with delusions of love; Tomoya Matsunaga, a narcissistic playboy who has multiple girlfriends; Keiichi Katakura, a kinky sadist who always carries a whip; Tsuyoshi Naoe, an otaku who has a cosplaying girlfriend. When his girlfriend unceremoniously dumps him on Christmas Eve, Natsuki breaks down in tears in the middle of the street and is offered tissues by a girl in a Santa Claus suit. He instantly falls in love with this girl, Anna Kobayakawa, who fortunately attends the same school as him. Natsuki's pursuit of Anna should have been simple and uneventful. However, much to his dismay, his noisy friends constantly meddle in his relationship as they strive to succeed in their own endeavors of love.
Number 6.
ある春の日、俺は運命と出会った。
Tomoya Aki, an otaku, has been obsessed with collecting anime and light novels for years, attaching himself to various series with captivating stories and characters. Now, he wants to have a chance of providing the same experience for others by creating his own game. But unfortunately, Tomoya cannot do this task by himself. He successfully recruits childhood friend Eriri Spencer Sawamura to illustrate and literary elitist Utaha Kasumigaoka to write the script for his visual novel. While he directs Supergroup, now in hand, Tomoya only needs an inspiration to base his project on, and luckily, he meets the beautiful docile Megumi Kato, who he then models his main character after. Using what knowledge he has, Tomoya creates a new doujin circle with hopes to touch the hearts of those who play their game.
Number 5.
肩で登るのは無理です。
行くぞ。
Chiyo Sakura is a cheerful high school girl who has fallen head over heels for the oblivious Umetaru no Saki. Much to Chiyo's confusion, when she confesses to her beloved Nosaki, he hands her an unfamiliar autograph. As it turns out, the stoic teenage boy is actually a respected shoujo mangaka, publishing under the pen name Sakiko Yumeno. A series of misunderstandings leads to Chiyo becoming one of Nosaki's manga assistants. Throughout the hilarious events at ensue, she befriends many of her quirky schoolmates, including her seemingly shameless fellow assistant Mikoto Mikoshiba and the prince of the school, Yu Kashima. Gekkan Shoujo Nosaki-kun follows Chiyo as she strives to help Nosaki with his manga and hopes that he will eventually notice her feelings.
Number 4.
何してんだよ。安心しろ。
Every day, a young girl wearing a mask stands by the beach and sings a nostalgic melody. After experiencing two sudden heart-wrenching partings when she was only a child, Nino Arisugawa has been singing her songs to the ocean. Bound by a promise made with her two childhood friends, her first love, Momo Sakaki, and a boy who composed music, Kanade Yusu Yusuriha, having never met each other, the boys both individually promised that if Nino was ever separated from them, her voice would be the beacon to reunite them once again. After 6 long years, destiny has finally placed Nino, Momo, and Yusu in the same high school. However, the passage of time has changed many things in their lives.
Number 3.
'For Hikari Tsutsui, life within the two-dimensional realm is much simpler. Socially inept and awkward, he immerses himself in video games and anime, only to be relentlessly ridiculed and ostracized by his classmates. Sharing his misery is Yuto Ito, his only friend who wears cat ears and is equally obsessed with the world of games. After being forced to clean the pool as punishment for arriving late, Tsutsui meets Iroha Igarashi, but he attempts to steer clear of her as her notoriety precedes her. Brazenly blonde, loathed by female classmates and infamous for messing around with boys, Tsutsui believes that getting involved with her would cause nothing but problems. 3D Kanojo Real Girl is a story revolving around these two outcasts.
花になりたいのです。どんな時もずっと
Number
試しって。
こうしてても時間の無駄でしょ。
あ、いや、マジかよ。
When Ryu Yamada enters high school, he wanted to turn over a new leaf and lead a productive high school life. That's why he chose to attend Susaku High, when no one would know of his violent delinquent reputation. However, much to Ryu's dismay, he is soon bored. Now a second year, Ryu has reverted to his old ways, lazy with abysmal grades and always getting into fights. One day, back from yet another office visit, Ryu encounters Urara Shiraishi, a beautiful honor student. A misstep causes them both to tumble down the stairs and end in an accidental kiss. The pair discovers that they can switch bodies with a kiss, an ability which will prove to be both convenient and troublesome.
花になりたいのです。どんな時もずっと
Number 1.
他にあるでしょ。
Hachiman Hikigaya is an apathetic high school student with narcissistic and semi-nihilistic tendencies. He firmly believes that joyful youth is nothing but a farce and everyone who says otherwise is just lying to themselves. In a novel punishment for writing an essay mocking modern social relationships, Hachiman's teacher forces him to join the Volunteer Service Club, a club that aims to extend a helping hand to any student who seeks their support in achieving their goals. With the only other club member being the beautiful ice queen Yukino Yukinoshita, Hachiman finds himself on the front line of other people's problems, a place he never dreamed he would be. As Hachiman and Yukino use their wits to solve many students' problems, will Hachiman's rotten view of society prove to be a hindrance or a tool he can use to his advantage?